Oh, hey there, it's Laurie Lynnsee, and this is today's Love and Light message from Spirit. Today's Monday, what I used to call Easter Monday. I think it's the 6th. Is it the 6th? Yeah. It's also Monday, Meditation Monday. If you're interested in joining us live, we meet at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain. And send me a direct message and I'll send you the Zoom link. We get started about 7. There's a little chit chat before 7. Some people come on about 10-15 minutes early and we just kind of chit chat about the woo woo world. And then we have about a 20-minute, sometimes 25, sometimes 30-minute live guided meditation. And then there's journal prompts. And some people stay all the way through. Some people write down the journal, or they take a picture of the journal prompts and they go do the journal prompts on their own. And then after the journal prompts, we do some sharing, which is totally optional. And then we usually follow up with a little more woo-woo chit-chat. So if you're looking for a woo-woo community, this might be the community for you. So again, I'm going to do the Soul's Journey Oracle. And shout out to Andy, who got her first Oracle deck she posted. And did a great reading with her oracle. I was so proud of you, so proud of you. It was fun to see. The last 2 days have been follow your calling. See, I'm putting it back into the deck randomly. Let's see if it pops up for the 3rd day in a row. Now, I don't know if I've ever had things pop out 3 days in a row. It generally doesn't happen, but what I will say is if there is, if a card appears multiple times in a short period of time, like a week or a couple of weeks, that's a message from Spirit that it's a card to pay attention to. It's one that they're putting a bright light on. I'm wearing my Let's Try Matriarchy shirt today. If you're interested, little plug for Laurie Lynnsee. You can go on my website and my merch is there. There's 2 sayings. Let's try matriarchy. And then the other one has to do more with woo woo. Like, I don't know, it's been a while since I put it on there. So, your woo is, I'm drawing a blank, which if you follow me, you know that I draw blanks all the time. Your intuition isn't woo, it's wisdom. That's the line. Your intuition isn't woo, it's wisdom. Though we call it woo in the woo-woo world. But so I have both of those t-shirts in a variety of colors. You don't have to get this tealy blue. Boy, I seem to be like all over the place with my shirt. This was a great shirt. It sold pretty well back for Women's History Month, which was March, but you can wear it anytime. You can get t-shirts, you can get sweatshirts, you can get mugs or stickers, lots of variety. And I'm almost at the point where I'm going to start doing them locally so I can have them at my book signings, because especially this one has become popular. I just went through the drive-thru to get coffee, and the woman's like, "Where'd you get your t-shirt? I want your t-shirt." And I said, "Well, I made my t-shirt." So, and I handed her my card. The chances of her going on and ordering it is probably slim to none, but one never knows, right? One never knows. So, if nothing pops out, we'll go off the bottom. I think Spirit has kind of stopped popping cards out while I'm in the car because I drop them. And then you have to see my backside and all that. The joy of generosity. Give and make room to receive. Give and make room to receive. And immediately I started thinking when I saw this, here's the card, joy of generosity. I thought of all of the people across the state of Minnesota that are hiding people and bringing them groceries and bringing them essentials so they can survive. And for those of you who live under a rock, the invasion of Minnesota has not ended. There's still people in hiding. There are people, there are Anne Franks all over. And it's not just in Minnesota. It's not just here. It's all over the country. The spotlight was on Minnesota in January and February, but it's happening everywhere. We went and saw Bruce Springsteen. He started off his concert series, his tour here in Minnesota, and he said, I'm only doing cities that were invaded. And we were invaded. I mean, it was a scary time. And some people lost their lives. And our federal government has done nothing about it. Nothing. So, you know, I think about that song on Schoolhouse Rock. The shot heard round the world was the start of a revolution. I think we've hit that point. And 100 years from now, it will be written in the history books about Minnesota. We've had a lot of stuff happen here in Minnesota that have changed the way life happens. I'm going to go back to Jacob Wetterling. I don't know if you know Jacob Wetterling. When I was in college, there were signs up everywhere. He was a missing kid. And his mom, her life purpose came out of that. Now, a tragic event. And she became very focused on not only finding her son, but also creating an environment to keep kids safe. Patricia Wetterling, Patty Wetterling was her name. That happened here, and the way people parented changed on a dime. We also have George Floyd, who really brought up that in the 2000s, we're still having police brutality, and we're having it in liberal cities as well as red cities, right? It's still happening. It's still happening. And it's probably still happening today in 2026. I've heard a lot of African American people or Black people say the reason ICE has affected white people so much, he said, but, this one guy said, we've been dealing with that for decades and generations, and now it's happening to white people, right? So what this card is really saying to me is love your neighbor. Be generous with your neighbor. Say hello to people. Smile. I know Robin's going to laugh at this. Once I said, I encourage everyone to smile at everyone you see today. And she goes, well, people think I'm crazy. But like this gal getting my coffee this morning, she had these beautiful yellow fingernails. And I said, oh, I love your nails. And she said, I love your glasses. And then she goes, let me see your shirt. And I said, well, it says, let's try matriarchy. And she said, oh my gosh. She said, how's your vibration today? Are you vibrating at a high rate? So we're all out there. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I had no idea she was into the woo. And it took like 3 sentences before we were in the woo. A lot of people are into the woo, and they're kind of hiding it. So be kind to people, because, who knows? I could have just made a new friend. The next time I see her, we probably will have even more of an interaction. So let's bring in the calmness and then release. I hope you're all having a blessed day. If you want to join us for Meditation Monday tonight, please send me a message. Also, you can send me your email address, and you'll become part of my mailing list, which has Meditation Monday on it, and it also has some articles and different things to help you support your spiritual awakening or reawakening. I hope you're all having a blessed day. Love and light.